Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some news, so let's get to it. The very first thing I'm going to tell you guys about is a brand new kit from TRex Productions. It's been a little while since we had a kit released by them, but they have officially released their Allosaurus. It is up for pre-order currently. You can see right here by this image, tells you that it is 1/35th scale, and it is $50 plus shipping, and the first 15 parcels will actually have a surprise gift. So make sure if you are interested in this really nice looking Allosaurus that you get your order in early so you can get a hold of that free gift. But it measures about 27.5 centimeters long, about 15.5 centimeters high, and 11.5 centimeters in width with the base. So overall, again, it is a beautiful looking kit on the part of TRex Productions. I reviewed their Concavinator quite a while back, and I was a huge fan of that kit, and this Allosaurus as well, I think, looks really nice. Very interesting looking pose, with it kind of appearing as though maybe it's in mid-battle with something. Maybe there will be a companion piece with it at some point, who knows, but what I can tell you is that this sculpt looks gorgeous and definitely a really nice looking Allosaurus that I personally would like to get a hold of at some point. So again, if you are interested in picking this up, I will include a link to the email of TRex Productions where you can go ahead and contact them right now. And then as far as Black Horse Studios goes, we have a new release from them, and it is a Kepodactylus, which I'm not too familiar with the species honestly, but it's a really cool looking pterosaur, I can tell you that much right now. It is in 1/10th scale and measures about 12.5 centimeters high, including the base, and it is available currently. The price is $50 without shipping, and definitely a really nice looking kit on the part of Black Horse Studio. They are responsible for sculpting out some of the statues that you've probably seen through the Damn Toys line, so you know you are getting an incredibly nice sculpt overall, as you can obviously tell by these images. But definitely a really cool choice on their part as far as a pterosaur. I actually have never seen a statue of this species, so it is really cool to see one here on the part of Black Horse Studio. So if this is something that you would like to get a hold of, I will include a link in the description to the Facebook page of Black Horse Studio, or if you do not have social media, you can contact me and I will contact them for you. And then as far as Nanmu goes and their upcoming Jurassic Park style Triceratops, they actually had dropped a little bit of news on us as far as that goes, and that is the fact that it will have an interchangeable horn, so you can have the regular and healthy looking horn, or you can have a broken horn. So you have options as far as posing your Triceratops, and I think that is extremely cool and definitely a really nice touch on the part of Nanmu. Something that's quite different and quite fresh, if you ask me, is the ability to interchange horns, and I think the actual broken horn might be my favorite look for it. So definitely something that I am really excited about being able to do with my Triceratops model when I do officially get one in hand. And speaking of Triceratops, as far as Eofauna goes, a few days back they had unveiled their new Triceratops figure that will be coming out at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, and they actually have unveiled a little bit more news on this Triceratops to us, and that is the fact that, following in the footsteps of many other companies, currently they will be releasing the Triceratops in 2 different paint schemes, and you can see the alternate newer version of the paint scheme here, and I do like it, but I'm not at all a fan of the very strange looking green legs on the figure. I think that it's such an abrupt transition. Maybe if it was a smoother transition between the colors it might look okay, but I think it just looks super strange the way they have that. And at first I was like, oh, I really like the paint scheme other than that, but I think I'm actually going to skip this one until they kind of laid this image on me, and now I realize that I do really want both of them, because to be able to display my Triceratops figures in this kind of battling pose is just the coolest possible way to display them, I think, and it looks perfect with the way they are kind of sculpted to have that appearance. Definitely a really nice choice on the part of Eofauna, and they have now convinced me to make sure I purchase both of them, but I am hoping there's a little retooling as far as that paint scheme goes on the green legs of the newer version, because again, that just looks super weird and is a very abrupt transition between the 2 colors. So hopefully they'll work that out a little bit before the figure does release, but still really exciting figures on the part of Eofauna. And then as far as the Beasts of the Mesozoic line goes, they had actually given us a little bit of news on their Psittacosaurus figure. Previously, the early samples of the Psittacosaurus figure led David Silva to believe the figure would be able to stand perfectly on its own in a bipedal position. As it turns out, the newer samples of the figure have shown that it does not. It no longer can stand in a bipedal position. It can stand perfectly in a quadrupedal position. However, on two legs, it does tend to fall down after, I think, around like 3 seconds or something, he said. So he has actually gone ahead and created a base for the figure, and this figure will be distributing with the base. The base will be included as an extra, will not be in the packaging. I think it's going to be in like a little baggie separate, but the fact that he has gone through the care to go ahead and create a base in such a hurry and a rush to try to get it included with this figure just again shows how much David Silva cares about the satisfaction of his customers, and the overall appearance and quality of his releases really says a lot for him, and I think it was a great choice on his part to go ahead and hurry up and create a base for the figure, and definitely something that I am appreciative of. I'll probably still display mine in a quadrupedal position, but it is nice to have the option of the bipedal position as well. And thanks to Paleo Nerd on Facebook, we have a sneak peek of an upcoming PNSO figure, which looks to be a Pachyrhinosaurus, and it definitely has a beautiful looking sculpt and fairly nice looking paint scheme to it. Unfortunately, all we have as of right now is this image to take a look at, but hopefully the full body image and figure will be revealed sometime very soon, potentially this upcoming week, as it seems as though they are releasing like 2 figures a week currently, so hopefully this will be one of the 2 that we get to see sometime this week, and maybe will be going up for sale on the Amazon PNSO store as well. And then as far as Marco Makes goes, he gave us a little teaser of the work that he has put forth on his upcoming Rubbersaurs Tyrannosaurus, and you can see just kind of like a very dark image of it, and it looks unbelievable right here. Absolutely incredible looking Tyrannosaurus sculpt on the part of Marco Makes, and definitely something that I feel like I will not be able to live without, so it's probably another purchase from me headed toward Marco Makes in the sometime in the near future. I'm not too sure when this figure will be ready to go, but as we can see, it is progressing quite nicely and overall looks gorgeous at this point for sure. And then thanks to Toys in the Box on Instagram, I had a few images of some of the new upcoming attack packs that are releasing currently in Germany. Unfortunately, they have not released here in the United States quite yet, but we do have images of a few different figures that are releasing again in Germany. We have the Dimorphodon and the Troodon, and you can actually see them out of package here. Again, yes, another Dimorphodon from Mattel, no surprise there, but the Troodon does look really cool and definitely a figure I'm quite excited to get a hold of. As far as that Troodon, I'm very excited to have a new species introduced to the line, because it's been a little slow, I would say, as far as new species go when it comes to the Jurassic World line. And we actually have even more images of some of the newer Attack Pack figures thanks to Collect Jurassic. We have an image of the Troodon in packaging here, again found in Germany, but also the upcoming Gallimimus with those Kenner style colors in packaging, which are 2 figures that I really want to get a hold of. I know we've had a ton of Gallimimus figures so far, but that Kenner throwback is definitely something that I am really psyched about owning. And of course the Troodon, like I had just said, looks beautiful. And again, thanks to Collect Jurassic, but a look at some upcoming Soundstrike figures from the Mattel line as well that have recently been found in store in Chile, and you can see that is Baryonyx Grim and the new Pteranodon, and I think that both look really cool. The Pteranodon I'm not particularly excited about, but it looks pretty nice. However, that Baryonyx I actually really love the paint scheme on, definitely something I am extremely excited to get a hold of, even though again we've had plenty of Baryonyx figures so far, but what looks to be some sort of new action feature and stuff on the figure as far as the Baryonyx goes, because I could see like some nice articulation in the neck, which I don't believe we've had previously, but just generally that paint scheme looks super nice on the figure, so really psyched to get hold of these when they do finally hit stores, hopefully in the United States sometime soon. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.